But stay with us because still to come on calendar this evening, our Dave Harrison gets up close and personal with some real heavyweights.
Yes, later in the programme, the war of words between these two before what promises to be a titanic battle in the ring.
Tarver, believe me, I am a tough one.
Flew today as one of our greatest boxers came up against the man famed for taking on film legend Rocky Balboa, also known as Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, Antonio Tarver doesn't just box, he also acts, and today he put on quite a performance when he met Sheffield's I.B.F light heavyweight champion Clinton Woods.
And they haven't even made it into the ring yet. The big fights are not until April. But punching above his weight is our reporter, David Harrison.
I'm just a skinny boy from Sheffield who loves fighting.
I feel and believe that I'm the best light heavyweight in the world.
We'd like to remind him that this is no movie.
One describes himself as a quiet lad from Sheffield, the other as pretty as a girl. It isn't ordinary fighting talk, but then this is no ordinary fight.
You're an ordinary fighter. I'm extraordinary. Don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget it.
As the man who beat Rocky Balboa, Antonio Tarver's made more money out of play fighting in the movies than he has out of boxing.
And the monstrous straight left hand, down goes Rocky, and that could conceivably be the end of the fight.
Clinton Woods is sick of hearing about it.
So, how are you going to beat him then? I'll tell you something, I beat him a lot easier now, after that onslaught of verbal from him. What an horrible guy.
You can't carry my bag. Forget about it. You history on the 12th. You history on the 12th, bro. But I know when he feel that heat, he's going to be in retreat.
Are you good at boxer as you are a talker?
You should know that. You should know that. Don't let your emotions take over, though. Keep your head. Don't let your emotions take over this short night. So I'm gonna check that chin, bro.
That's what Americans are like. Americans are trash talkers. I think they try and intimidate you with their talking, with their shouting. I'm not going to start screaming and shouting back and make themselves look daft.
And you seem very angry today. Is that nerves, Antonio?
No, I'm not angry. I don't want it to be misinterpreted. No, I'm hyped. I'm not angry. I mean, it's another battle. It's another war. Anything I ever said, I backed it up. Anything I ever said, I backed it up. You understand me? And you're going to get knocked out on the 12th. You're going to get knocked out on April 12th. You're going to learn how to respect me. You understand me? You ain't never seen nobody like me in your whole career.
I'm a tough fighter. I think I'm tough.
And the next time you see these two together, there'll be no verbal battle. They'll be ripping shreds off each other in the ring in Tampa on April the 12th.
If I was David Harrison, I'd stay away from that.
Especially wearing that jumper, I tell you. Now we're going to...
Quite the rumble in the jungle. More handbags at dawn as Sheffield boxing champion Clinton Woods faced up to his next challenger.
American Antonio Tarver will welcome Woods to Florida in April. Now, if Clinton wants to take on Joe Calzaghe, he'll have to get past Tarver's motor mouth first. Tom Ingle, watch them square up in London. We ought to tell you there's flash photography in this report, not to mention flashy attitude.
You understand me? 3 fights, 3 belts, and you're looking at the undisputed champ. Undisputed, baby.
It's Super Tuesday, but this Clinton isn't battling Obama. Instead, it's Woods against Tarver, and the American and his team seem more than ready to take on anyone else who'd like a go.
If you want us to stay, then let's do a press conference with the press. You want to talk, go get gloves on, come to Tampa, we'll give you your opportunity.
That's right.
And for free.
Now, Clinton, you know, Sheffield's I.B.F light heavyweight champion. If Antonio Tarver has a whiff of showboating, it might be because he's got a Hollywood pedigree, having starred alongside Sylvester Stallone in last year's Rocky film. But now he's back in business in the ring, the former world light heavyweight champion.
England versus USA. It's going down in Tampa, Florida. Don't miss it. TNT. You know what I mean? Title night in Tampa. This is the Tournament of Champions, and if you're a light heavyweight, and if you ain't on this card, you're insignificant in the light heavyweight division.
It's just a name. He's got a massive name in America. Skill-wise and boxing-wise, and no matter what he's saying about who I fought as good an opponents as he has. It's like I say, it's a massive fight.
I've been in the game 20 years, and I look this good. You tell me. You tell me. Ain't no scar tissue, never been cut. I'm pretty as a girl. Thank you.
Well, there's something you don't hear a boxer say every day. Clinton, on the other hand, was quiet with Sheffield confidence. He wasn't into big boasts for the press, who were specially gathered in London this morning. He thinks his travelling fans from Yorkshire will enjoy a Florida holiday in April and see their hero hang onto his belt in style. Tom Ingle, BBC Look North, London.
Thanks, Tom. Mr. Tarver seems like a really nice chap. Now, if you want to be a teacher...
War of words has already begun between Clinton Woods and Antonio Tarver. They go head-to-head in Tampa on April the 12th, with Woods' IBF light heavyweight belt on the line. And if today's pre-fight presser even is anything to go by, it should be a lively affair. Take a look at this.
I'm here to tell you that, you know, you sitting next to the man that beat the man. So how the hell in your right mind you think you're going to knock me out? Something that has never been done before. You don't only want to know what it feels like on this stage to be knocked out, and I'm gonna give you a reminiscence of what it's about. Roy Jones stopped me inside the distance.
They pulled me out. And never
whatever.
Never been knocked out.
Well, you gonna get knocked out every
By who?
By who you think? By who you think?
Must be joking.
No, you must be joking. You must be joking. Have I ever talked?
Yep.
Any thing I ever said, I backed it up. Anything I ever said, I backed it up. You understand me? And you're going to get knocked out on April 12th. You're going to get knocked out on April 12th. You're going to learn how to respect me. You understand me? You ain't never seen nobody like me in your whole career. Nothing on your resume can spell Tarver, Clinton Woods. So don't never think you're in the same league as me. You a hand-picked opponent. This fight taking place because AT Entertainment made this fight. You understand me? 3 fights, 3 belts. You looking at the undisputed, undisputed champ. You ain't never faced nobody like me. Nothing. Forget that shit out your mind. You ain't never faced nobody like me. You're an ordinary fighter. I'm extraordinary. Don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget it. Look at me. Do I look like a fighter to you? Look at me. Look how pretty I am. You wish. You're going to thank me for even having the opportunity to fight somebody like me, bro. You can't carry my badge. Forget about it.
Like him
now. Look like a fighter.
I'm going to stand up in a minute.
How pretty am I?
That's brilliant. It doesn't work when an American starts going off on one and the Brit goes, you're going to get knocked out, and he goes, by you. By you. It doesn't work.
I like the fact though he says to him in the middle of it, do I look like a fighter? How pretty am I?
It's not the greatest.
Not really insult.
It's not the hardest thing to say, is it?
We saw you, Tarver. You couldn't even beat Rocky.
Yeah. That was a rubbish film, by the way. Allegedly. Where did that come from? Moving on. Plenty.